80s slasher horror movie marathon continued. This is 1983's Scalps. It plays on the legendary. Now, growing up in the U.S. as a kid, we all hear about the Native American Indians and the legends of how they used to scalp cowboys back in the day and vice versa, and colonists and newcomers to this country. And this plays on that myth. That's what kind of situation they go into in this. It's really not that special. Fred Olin Ray, who's still an active B horror movie maker, filmed this back in 1983. It follows a group of archaeology students on a field trip in a desert, mountainous kind of region. And what they do is they go to the dig site, and it's an Indian burial ground, and they unleash a curse onto all, and I'll get into it as it goes along. But so the teacher isn't even there to go. He sends the students on their own expedition. They're all in their 30s, of course. And he whips out this old scroll. He's like, I can't come, but if you could follow this old scroll, he says if you follow this map, you'll never get lost. And then they make the stop before the stop, which is at the gas station, Texas Chainsaw Massacre style, where they get a warning from a local Indian, who's basically the town drunk. He's like, don't go near the black trees. It is a cursed burial ground. A lot of Indians fought a huge war there. And then one of the guys is like, yeah, whatever. It's probably where he keeps his alcohol stills. So they basically milk every scenery shot in this way too much, even though it's an hour and 20 minutes long. But the scenes that they do talk are somewhat interesting. And one of my favorite scenes from this is definitely the second night there, after they start the burial ground digging. And it like upraises these curses. This drum starts beating on the ground, and they're like, where's that coming from? And the bitch is like, from hell. And then the guy's like, son of a bitch. And it just reminds you of Eli Roth's Thanksgiving fake trailer where he's like, it's blood. He's like, son of a bitch. It's like that line exactly, and it's like hilarious. You don't even have to watch the movie. You can watch the trailer to see it. Actually, I don't think he says the son of a bitch line, but it's an awesome horror scene. And then the killing gets started really too late. And what it is, it's this psycho Indian named Black Claw, whose spirit possesses one of the guys. And he ends up raping his girl and scalping his girl. And the scalp scenes is done with decent prosthetics. It looks really authentic. That's the only plus you could say about this movie. But the killing gets started really too late, and it's kind of like a slow-paced ending. But the last 3 minutes is actually really good. I kind of didn't see a slight twist coming. But overall, D+, nothing really special here. And also where the guy gets his head decapitated and it bounces on the rocking chair. I didn't see that coming either. It was pretty awesome. So a few pluses. I mean, it's more than you could say about some other movies. Sweet 16 is kind of another Indian burial ground type of movie. So is Poltergeist. Sweet 16 is a lot more boring than this. I mean, but trust me, there's plenty of boring parts in this. But I mean, that's basically it. It sucks. D+. I'm out. Click on the channel for more of the horror slasher, 80s slasher reviews coming on Mr. Creepshow 9 this October 2013.